What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode number 226 of Smark Moment Smack Talk. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango, and joining me on the panel for this episode is Kalen Ferris.
I am right 98% of the time, and I don't really worry about the other 5%.
And Mike Payton.
Beefcake! Beefcake!
Yes, we're going to do Superstar Scores. No, we're not going to actually do that. Today, our main event is going to be the mailbag questions you guys have submitted for March. We got the hot tags coming up in part 2, Wrestle Break is in part 3, Fantasy Leagues at the end of the show, and as always, we're going to start off the way that we always start off, the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him.
Ask Him.
And if you don't know what the Ask Him is, it's pretty simple. 2 questions. The first one goes to the panel, second one goes to the audience, and they tie in together in some fashion. Last week's questions were about Jacqueline, since they announced that she was going to be in the Hall of Fame. The question to the panel was, how many championships did she win in her pro wrestling career, which was 18, surprising amount. Question to the panel, or question to the audience, I should say, which 3 states did Miss Jackie use to identify herself with? The answers for that were Miss Tennessee, Ms. Texas, and Sweet Georgia Brown, so Tennessee, Texas, and Georgia. So let's break down who said what here. Declan Macri, I gotta give you credit for this one. He said solid state, liquid state, and gas state.
That's very a Tony answer.
Very nice job. I'm liking these like outside the box things that don't really make sense, but they kind of do. Those are like the next phase of Ask Hims, I think. Mark Swaby says Texas, Georgia, and Tennessee. And he actually pointed out JBL said 2 of them on Raw. That was a little weird. I didn't notice that. Probably because I wasn't paying attention to JBL, but hey, that's cool if you got the 2 of them from that. Peter Piccinini says, my first thought was, who gives a fuck about Jacqueline? But to be nice, New York, Tennessee, Texas. Also, where's Wago? Wago died. Bobby Lesnar, he's still away. Bobby Lesnar G86 says, it's gotta be Kane. The Kane State, yeah. Declan Macri also said, I feel like the Ask Him is just where we comment t-shirt ideas, so my suggestion is going to be a Rob Van Dam I'm a Shrugger t-shirt. That's a good one. I might end up doing that one pretty soon. Guest 5 replied to that with, the we do you see when you look in my eyes makes you believe I'm going to shrug. Guest 5 also said, don't know the answer to the Ask Him, but the state of these Tony questions, oh dear, oh dear. And to follow that up, Dirkamania says, I hate you and this question. Well, too bad. You're going to get some more from me. The question of the panel for this week, these are going to be about the Intercontinental Championship because they decided to introduce that match at WrestleMania. What is the cumulative, I said that really weird, time for all Intercontinental Championship matches at WrestleMania between WrestleMania 19 and WrestleMania 25.
Fuck you! I'm not even attempting to answer that shit. Fuck you!
Kalen, you got a guess?
My guess is suck my balls.
It's close. 21 seconds. From WrestleMania 19 to
Fuck
WrestleMania...
WWE!
Yeah.
Jesus.
For 6 WrestleManias, a grand total of 21 seconds.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. It was only defended at WrestleMania 25 when Rey Mysterio beat JBL real fast. WrestleMania 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, no Intercontinental title matches.
What?
Yeah. Throughout that time period, the Intercontinental Champion was always in like the Money in the Bank or something. Isn't that ridiculous? So, question to the audience on a similar boat. Not a Ricky boat, but who has competed for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania the most amount of times? If you think you know the answer or you want to take a guess, leave a comment below or send a tweet at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag AskHim, and next week I'll tell you the answer to that and break down all the other things that you guys have said as well. And we're going to continue on with part 2, the hot tag, so stay tuned, everybody.